welcome to Polish with Ray. I'm Rachel and today I am going to be sharing with you some polishes that will be available for June's Polish Pickup Shop. This month's theme is vacation destinations and the shop is going to open up on June 6th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time and it will be open through June 9th. If you're not familiar with Polish Pickup, it is a monthly collaboration between a lot of different indie makers. They sell mostly limited edition nail polish that's exclusive to the Polish Pickup site, but you can find other nail adjacent products as well as like body care and little other handmade trinkets there as well. So each maker creates a nail polish or item inspired by a common theme, which this month is vacation destinations. So we have nail polishes inspired by different locations all over the world to look at today. Some of the items I'm going to share with you today do have a cap. That means there will be a limited quantity of that item available, and so once that many units is sold, that item, it will not be available anymore. So if anything you love has a cap, you're going to want to make sure to get to the Polish Pickup site on June 6th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time as soon as you can to check out before the item sells out. All right, we have some beautiful polishes to look at today, and after we look at the polishes, I'll do a blind sniff of this month's KBShimmer Sugar Scrub. Let's go ahead and check it out. And we are welcoming a brand new maker to the channel this month. Literally a dream. I'm sharing Cadillacquer's offering, which is called Neon Lights, and it's described as being a neon yellow with small iridescent flakes and matte neon pink glitter in different sizes. It's going to be $14 and it will be capped at 600 bottles. Y'all, this applied itself. So easy to work with. Very smooth, super even on the first coat. It looked beautiful in two coats, but I did have just a little bit of visible nail line. You know how if you have a really prominent visible nail line, it like pops through lighter colors. That was the case with this one, so I did go in for a third coat, and that completely disappeared or very nearly disappeared. So I would say between 2 and 3 coats with this one. It does dry down slightly textured because of the glitter in there, so I would recommend a glitter smoother. So here's what it looks like in 3 coats with a glitter smoother and a glossy top coat. My goodness, stunning. I could live with this on my nails all summer. Like, just so happy. It reminds me of sunshines and strawberry lemonade, and it's glorious. The formula was a dream. Sometimes those glitters look pinky, sometimes they look a little bit more orange, but in all lighting it looks completely beautiful. And next up from Cuticula, we have You Had Me at Aloha. This one's described as being a bright tropical green with green to gold to red to orange to fuchsia iridescent flakes. This one's going to be $13.50 and it does not have a cap. As per usual with Cuticula, this had a beautiful, easy to work with curly formula. It had the kind of like jelly squishy base that dries down really shiny and just glides on the nails. 3 coats had full coverage or really close to full coverage for me. Here lately I've had, like specifically on my ring finger, a very prominent visible nail line. It's always prominent, but on that ring finger for some reason my nail line is really white, so you can see it popping through the polish a little bit. So I would say if you have longer nails than me, you will have a little bit of visible nail line in 3 coats. However, all the flakies distract from that in a major way and it's not super noticeable. So this is 3 coats with a glossy top coat. This one may need a glitter smoother. It is packed with flakies and look how colorful they are. Oh. This one was inspired by Hawaii and I so see that in this polish. It is beautiful. That, by the way, was studio lighting, and then here's what it looks like in natural lighting near a window. Another one that's just stunning everywhere you take it. Sorry for my voice. I'm filming this section separately and allergies. This next offering is from Painted Polish and it's called Phuket About It. It is described as being a turquoise jelly base with turquoise, lime, gold, and black metallic flakes. It's going to be $13 and capped at 300 bottles. You all, this is so beautiful. It is sensational. I did not add it to my favorites at the end of this video.
it is a favorite. It's so versatile. Love it for summer. It kind of gives me like rainforest, just fresh greenery. And then I could see it for the holidays. I love it for like March for St. Patrick's Day. So this is 3 coats with a glossy top coat. I could see you needing to pair a glitter smoother with this one because it is very densely packed with flakies, but they apply so beautifully. This one is gorgeous and bright lighting like you see here in my studio lighting, but where it really shines is like lower indirect lighting. So here's some natural lighting near a window, very beautiful. The turquoise, the green takes, the front seat, like it's doing the heavy lifting. As far as the flakies go, that's mostly what you see, but the black flakies and gold flakies, oh, look at that, adds so much dimension. Next up, we have Moonshine Manny's offering for this month. This one is called the White Lotus, and it's described as being a thermal with glowing gold to green iridescent shimmer that shifts from dusty sage when warm to cobalt when cold, and its magnetic shimmer glows sapphire to violet to red and twinkles with holographic micro flakies. So this one is both a thermal and a magnetic. Which is wild. You can see it's got kind of like this beautiful like purpley blue glow magnetic pigment that just sits on top. It's so beautiful velvetized. I got 3 coats. I needed 3 coats to get full opacity, and it's beautiful. I will say I was not able to get this one to transition. I swatched it before I had the details from the maker, and it needs to be shocked before you can get it to transition. So the maker of Moonshine Manny recommends either putting your bottle in the freezer or putting your hand in as cold water as you can tolerate and then immediately into the warmest water you can tolerate. So that will bring out the beautiful blue cold state. I'm going to insert the maker's swatch photos here so you can see what that looks like, since I wasn't able to get it to transition. But even though it couldn't transition, so beautiful. Middle and ring finger are with a velvet effect. Pointer and pinky are with a cat eye magnet, and then thumb is unmagnetized. Another one you just can't miss. It's beautiful any way you wear it. Really unique, warm base color. And that blue glow, that purpley blue glow is just stunning, stunning. And then from Sassy Sauce this month, we have just got Lei'd. This one's described as being a hollow base with mystical blue magnetic pigment and microflakes. This one is kind of a more subtle, not in your face magnetic. So you can see that here. And this one is going to be $13.50 and will be capped at 500 bottles. This one was beautiful. Like, it's one that I would purchase without it being a magnetic. Like, I wouldn't necessarily purchase this for the magnetic effect. That's an added bonus, and it's beautiful magnetized, but like, it's so gorgeous unmagnetized too, which I love that it's so versatile. The hollow is vibrant. You can see here in my studio lighting, same magnetic format here. Middle and ring finger are with the velvet magnet, the horseshoe magnet, pointer and pinky are with a cat eye magnet, and thumb is unmagnetized. The hollow is gorgeous. Really, really beautiful, and it's fantastic any way you wear it. I would say my preference for this one would be to wear it with the velvet style, because seeing that blue pigment pop when you shift your nails is so fun. But again, I think it's just lovely without the magnet as well. Like, look at it. So pretty. Even in overcast lighting like this, you can still see the hollow. And finally, we have KBShimmer's offering this month, which is called Set For Life. This one is described as being a stunningly reactive magnetic multi-chrome with a deep shimmering indigo to navy base with a vibrant pink magnetic pigment that shifts to fuchsia, orange, and even golden green depending on the angle. This one's going to be $13 with no cap. Wildly beautiful formula, fully opaque in 2 coats. Maybe with the cat eye effect, you'd want 3, but with the velvet effect, I reached full opacity in just 2. Was a dream to work with. Definitely super reactive. You can see that pink fuchsia magnetic pigment just sitting on top, and I thought it was pretty in the bottle. On the nails, wow, look at those shifts to golden green. It just pops so beautifully against that dark base, against the pink magnetic pigment. Oh, this one was really unique, and I was not expecting it. So this one, like, you can't go wrong. I definitely think, you know, it's pretty unmagnetized, but like, it's gorgeous. Magnetized with the cat eye effect or the velvet effect. I can't choose one over the other. Yeah, it's stunning. If you're a purple fan or a magnetic fan, I highly, highly, highly recommend this one.
And the final item I have to share with you today comes from KBShimmer. This is their hand and body sugar scrub. This month's scent is sugared papaya and hibiscus. And you can buy this almost 10-ounce tub for $11, and it will be capped at 400 jars. A little bit of information about KBShimmer sugar scrub if you haven't used it before. It's a great deal. Almost 10 ounces of scrub for $11, especially when it's handmade, is a fantastic deal. I find a little bit goes a long way when I open a new jar of sugar scrub, and I use them pretty frequently. Like multiple times a week at least. I find that 1 jar of sugar scrub usually lasts me like a month, maybe 2. It's got ingredients that are both emollient and moisturizing, but gritty to help exfoliate the skin. Some of those ingredients include olive oil, castor seed oil, cocoa butter, as well as shea butter to leave your skin feeling hydrated. I use this multiple times throughout the week as part of my manicure routine. I also like using it as part of my pedicure routine and to exfoliate my legs before I shave. So this month's scent, like I said, is sugared papaya and hibiscus. So I'm guessing there are going to be some tropical notes in there. I'm hoping there's coconut. I love coconut. And other than that, I don't know what to expect. Papaya isn't a fruit that I have a lot of experience with. I don't eat a ton of papaya, and I love hibiscus flowers, but couldn't tell you what they smell like. But the sugared element, that is drawing me in. I love a good sweet scent. So let's take it out of its protective seal and give it a sniff. I like it. I like it. It smells good. It smells like something I'd like to eat. That's always a plus. I was afraid the hibiscus was gonna make it smell really florally, but it's definitely a fruit heavy scent. It kind of smells like what I'd imagine a tropical fruit salad smells like. Like, it's sweet, and I feel like there might be a little bit of pineapple in there, maybe some vanilla. It smells really delicious. All right, let's look at the notes. So it says, a tropical blend of juicy melon and sugared papaya is layered with lychee juice, coconut, lemon, and pineapple. Woo woo, I'm good this month. It says, notes of plumeria blossom and wild hibiscus intertwined with raspberry vines, seagrass, and vanilla for a scent that will have you thinking you're in paradise. All right, y'all. I did good. It does. It has coconut, pineapple, and vanilla. I definitely pick up on all those notes. It smells sweet, and it's not just pure fruit. Like, it smells delicious. So I think if you are into tropical scents, this is going to be something you're going to want to grab. It is perfect for summer, and I can't wait to use it in June. So that's everything I have to share with you today. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this theme. What did you think of the polishes I shared with you today? And what else in the polish pickup shop are you eyeing this month? Personally, I'm really excited for this theme. I haven't traveled internationally for a long while, but it brings back some great memories memories from when I've gotten the opportunity to do that, and it kind of like inspires me to maybe get to travel again some more someday. I thought all the inspirations were really unique and interesting, and I liked getting to learn a little bit more about different vacation destinations, and the polishes were beautiful. I had a little bit of a hard time choosing favorites this month. Like last month, my favorite was the Sassy sauce, the bright, beautiful, bold red. That is a pretty standard Rachel shade. Like that on paper is something I love. The polishes I got in PR this month, although all beautifully formulated, aren't like polishes that I usually would gravitate towards. That being said, there was one polish that like just blew me away. It was Cadillacquer's offering neon lights. Y'all, when I unboxed this, I had the biggest, goofiest smile on my face. This is a joy-inducing polish. Like this yellow, this neon banana yellow is so happy. It's like sunshine. It's like a cold glass of strawberry lemonade. And I can't help but be super, super happy when I'm looking at this bottle of polish or when I was looking at it on my nails. I'm also really excited to be swatching for Cadillacquer. If you're excited about that too, let me know down in the comments. So that's everything I have to share with you today. Hopefully you found this video helpful and enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you next time. Bye.